Anunoby and 2 more points early before Cleveland sets up their defense.
Anunoby and Strus get tangled up a little bit. There was a foul called on the Knicks. That was close to being an 8-second violation.
And this is what I want to say. When you know where a team struggles, you attack them. You attack them where they struggle.
The Knicks clearly saw something on the film.
Well, yeah, they saw the 17 points they got in transition. But this was good defense here by the Knicks.
There's the foul.
That was just accidental. Things happen.
And then just tangled up. Strus with the shove, and Anunoby objected to that.
Now watch OG Anunoby. He just out-sprinted the entire Cavs team. He was deep in the corner, but because he knows that the Cavs aren't getting back, he is going full speed.
RJ, every team you ever played on that were great defensive transition teams, you talk about the first 2 or 3 strides. When you transition, you're in sprinter's position. Your head is down, and you're immediately making sure you're crossing half court with as much speed as you can to get ahead of the basketball. The Cavs are not doing that right now when that ball comes off the rim.
Tyson up top the way. Jalen Tyson checks in for the first time. Harden against Karl Anthony Towns. Shot clock's at 5. Shake and bake. Now drives and draws the foul. There's a clever James Harden. He's been doing that for 17 years, and he'll shoot some free throws.
That's one of the advantages of being that left-handed shooter. You start driving right, and you raise up with your left hand. If a defender has their hand on your hip, it is an automatic foul.
Oh, Harden in his 5th conference final, still searching for his first NBA title. This is actually only his 44th game regular season and playoffs with the Cavs. Obviously acquired midseason. As we remind you, tonight's upcoming playoff schedule brought to you by Mazda. All games 8 Eastern in this series, and if necessary, they'll head back to New York. Game 5 Wednesday at Madison Square Garden on ESPN. Meanwhile, Mitchell Robinson and Karl Anthony Towns in there at the same time. Deuce McBride, his first minutes for the Knicks. Harden hits a pair of free throws. Going to be big for Cleveland. They have not shot well from the free throw line in the first 3 games of this series. Just 68%. Knicks have a 4-point lead. Sam Merrill. Good ball deny out. Now gets out into Bridges. Bridges drives alley-oop, and Robinson with the 2-handed slam.
And for Mikal Bridges, you don't see him make a lot of plays out of ball screen that end in lobs, but he took advantage of what was there. No resistance on Mitchell Robinson. Perfect delivery.
Bridges gets called for a foul, a little over-aggressive on his ball denial, his first.
This is nice right here. You don't see him operate in this way. He's trying to get downhill, thinking maybe he can get to that little lean back, but instead he sees that Mitchell Robinson is running to the front of the rim, and the weak side did not sink in time.
Got some real lob threats on both these teams. Robinson, of course, Allen and Mobley for the Cavs. Wade hands it off. McBride trying to chase Harden. Merrill couldn't get the screen right. Shot clock at 5. Harden pulls back. Shot clock at 3. Fires a 3. It's good. First 3-pointer for Harden. He was 0 for 3. And it's back to a 3-point game.
Tough right there by Harden. He knew that McBride, not quite big enough to get up there on that contest, set him up for that step back.
Brunson drives on Donovan Mitchell. Goes the corner. Bridges, corner 3. In and out. Merrill had it, lost it. Ball picked up by Tyson. Tyson, a very aggressive player, barrels in. And an offensive foul. Jalen Brunson, who led the NBA in the regular season in charges drawn, takes a shot, but gets his team a possession.
Again, you got to understand who Brunson is, what he does. Now, if you're a young player like Tyson, you want to play impactful. You want to make a good play. But sometimes it's smart. Take it out, live and fight for the other day.
He calls himself a below-the-rim rim protector with that move.
That's a legitimate thing. When you get small players that are always taking charges, it is one of the more frustrating things for slashers and attackers.
Jalen Tyson, a good active defender on McBride. Wade against Brunson. Josh Hart thought about a 3. Back to McBride. Fires up the 3. That's good. You can even hear the Deuce here on the road. The Knick fans, that's his name. Miles McBride's nickname is Deuce. As Mobley gets it, corner to Merrill. Sidestep. Merrill tries a 3-pointer. Got it. And that's huge for the Cavaliers.
He needed that, and that is a shot that he loves that pump fake reload going to his left. He's missed a number of those in this series. As again, Mitchell Robinson, same action, right to the front of the rim after a brush screen. Weak side's got to be more alert on that. Nice job by the Knicks taking advantage.
Robinson's become a great finisher. Speaking of great finishers, Donovan Mitchell continues his hot start. 12 points already for Mitchell. Brunson searching for an opening. Gets inside, kicks it out in the corner. Landry Shamet, he's been red hot, and that continues. Shamet off the bench has been superb. He's now hit 14 of his last 18 three-pointers in the playoffs. Mobley